Ashton Jeanty was just taken by the Raiders with the 6th overall pick in the NFL draft. He finished second in Heisman voting this past season and had one of the greatest seasons we've ever seen from a college football running back. There's a chance that by the time his career is over, he can be one of the all-time greats. Despite being one of the best running backs in the world, he wasn't viewed as one coming out of high school. Back when he was part of the 2022 class, he was actually ranked as the 29th best running back. Safe to say, those rankings were slightly off. So, who were the 28 running backs that 24/7 Sports had ranked above him? Well, let's go and take a look. But before we get to today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. If you're watching this video, odds are you love college football, and odds are you aren't subscribed to my channel, so make sure to subscribe to one of the best college football communities here on YouTube. The number 1 ranked running back was Nick Singleton, who committed to Penn State. Now, he's actually had a really solid career so far with Penn State, as he's ran for nearly 3,000 yards with 32 rushing touchdowns. He's also added 78 receptions, 800 receiving yards, and 8 receiving touchdowns. So although he's no Ashton Jeanty, he's definitely lived up to the hype thus far. Number 2 was Emmanuel Henderson Jr., who committed to Alabama. Now, so far in his career, he's done absolutely nothing. He doesn't have a single rushing attempt with the Tide, and he has only 5 total receptions. He has a couple of kick returns, a couple of tackles on defense, but that's really it. He goes into the 2025 season currently on Kansas's roster. Number 3 was Raleek Brown, who committed to USC. He spent the first 2 seasons of his career at USC and then transferred to Arizona State in 2024, where he's going to be at once again in 2025. So far in his career, he has only 54 rushing attempts for 300 yards and 4 rushing scores. He also has only 12 rushing attempts over the last 2 seasons. Jamarian Miller comes in at number 4, and he committed to Alabama, given the tie 2 of the top 4 running backs of this class. Over 3 seasons at Alabama, he's ran for 1,100 yards with 10 rushing scores, while also adding 2 receiving touchdowns as well. He'll be back at Alabama in 2025 for his senior season. Le'Veon Moss comes in at number 5, and he committed to Texas A&M. Over the last 3 seasons, he's ran for nearly 1,400 yards with 16 rushing scores, including 22 receptions for 230 yards. His best season came this past year when he ran for 800 yards and 10 touchdowns with Texas A&M. He'll return to Texas A&M for his senior season in 2025. Jaden Blue comes in at number 6, and he committed to Texas. Over the last 3 seasons for the Longhorns, he's ran for over 1,100 yards with 11 rushing scores, while also adding 56 receptions for 500 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. He's coming off the best season of his collegiate career, as this past year for Texas, he ran for over 700 yards with 8 rushing touchdowns, while also catching 42 passes for 400 yards and 6 receiving scores. He was recently selected by the Dallas Cowboys in the 5th round of the NFL draft. Gavin Sawchuk was ranked number 7, and he committed to Oklahoma. He spent the last 3 seasons with the Sooners, where he's run for 1,000 yards with 11 rushing touchdowns. He's also caught 23 passes for 130 yards. His best season came in 2023 when he ran for 750 yards with 9 rushing scores. This past season in 2024, he had only 39 carries that he turned into only 130 yards with a rushing score. He entered the transfer portal this offseason, where he transferred to Florida State. Trevante Citizen was ranked number 8, and he committed to Miami. In 2022, he didn't see any game action while recovering from an off-season surgery. According to his reference page, he appeared in 1 game in 2023. I don't think he played at all in 2024, and as of right now, it looks like for 2025, he's going to be playing for McNeese State. Branson Robinson comes in at number 9, and he committed to Georgia. He's appeared in a total of 18 games with the Bulldogs, running for over 400 yards with 6 rushing touchdowns. He appeared in 12 games with Georgia in 2022 when they won the national championship. He didn't play in 2023, and he appeared in only 6 games this past season, running the ball only 25 times for 73 yards. He entered the transfer portal this offseason, where he ended up at Georgia State. Damon Claiborne comes in at number 10, and he committed to Wake Forest. He was actually one of the better running backs in all of college football last season. In 12 games, he ran for over 1,000 yards with 11 rushing scores, while also adding 250 yards in the receiving game with 2 receiving touchdowns. He's going to return to Wake Forest for his 4th season in 2025. Omarion Hampton comes in at number 11, and he committed to North Carolina. Hampton was one of the best running backs in all of college football over the last 2 seasons. He finished his career with over 3,500 yards on the ground with 36 rushing touchdowns. He also added 73 receptions for 600 yards and 4 receiving scores. He was selected in the first round of the NFL draft by the Chargers. North Carolina had 2 big running back recruits that season, as the number 12 running back George Pettaway committed to the Tar Heels as well. He spent 2 seasons with the Tar Heels where he had only 20 rushing attempts. He transferred to James Madison in 2024 where he ran for 1,000 yards with 5 rushing scores, including 24 receptions, 200 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. He'll be returning to James Madison in 2025. Jordan James was ranked number 13 and he committed to Oregon. He spent the last 3 seasons with the Ducks where he ran for over 2,200 yards and had 31 rushing touchdowns. He also caught 42 passes for 350 yards and had a receiving touchdown. 2024 was the best season of his career as he ran for 1,300 yards with 15 rushing scores. He was selected by the 49ers in the 5th round of the NFL draft. Jadarian Price was the number 14 running back and he committed to Notre Dame. He didn't play in 2022, but he's appeared in 29 games over the last 2 years for the Irish. He's ran for over 1,000 yards and has 10 rushing scores. 2024 was definitely his best season as he ran the ball 120 times for 750 yards. He'll return to Notre Dame in 2025. Katron Allen was the number 15 running back and he committed to Penn State. Over the last 3 seasons for the Nittany Lions, he's ran for just under 3,000 yards with 24 rushing touchdowns. He's also added 52 receptions for over 400 yards with 4 receiving touchdowns. Him and Nick Singleton have made a great running back duo the last couple seasons for Penn State, and like with Singleton, Katron Allen is going to return to Penn State in 2025. Javonte Barnes comes in at number 16 and he committed to Oklahoma. Over the last 3 seasons for the Sooners, he's ran for over 1,200 yards with 11 rushing scores, while also adding 27 receptions for 200 yards and a receiving touchdown. 2024 was his best season as he saw the most carries and yards he's had in a season so far. He'll be returning to Oklahoma in 2025. Rayshawn Luke comes in at number 17 and he committed to Arizona. During his 3 seasons with the Wildcats, he only had 56 rushing attempts for 270 yards with a rushing score. This past offseason, he entered the transfer portal where he transferred to Fresno State. Tavoris Jones comes in at number 18 and he committed to Missouri. He appeared in only 4 games in 2022 and 5 games in 2024. Over those 2 seasons, he ran the ball only 20 times for 80 yards. He'll be returning to Missouri in 2025. Dallin Hayden comes in at number 19 and he committed to Ohio State. During his 2 seasons with the Buckeyes, he ran the ball only 130 times for 665 yards and 6 touchdowns. In 2024, he transferred to Colorado where he ran the ball 64 times for 200 yards. He'll be returning to Colorado in 2025. Xavier Townsend was ranked number 20 and he committed to UCF. He actually transitioned to wide receiver while with the Knights. Over his 3 seasons, he's caught 66 passes for 500 yards with 4 receiving touchdowns. He's also added 300 yards on the ground with a rushing score. He appeared in only 4 games in 2024. This offseason, he entered the transfer portal where he ended up at Iowa State. Major Everhart comes in at number 21 and he committed to TCU. He appeared in only 2 games in 2022 and 1 game in 2024. In 2023, he appeared in 12 games where he ran the ball only 7 times, but he did have 20 receptions for 200 yards. He also led the team in kick returns with 29 that he took for 650 yards. He returns to TCU in 2025. Michael Allen comes in at number 22 and he committed to NC State. He spent 2 seasons at NC State and spent 2024 at UNLV where he ran the ball only 19 times. He appeared in only 3 games with UNLV this past season before opting out of the rest of the season and entering the transfer portal, where he ended up at Marshall this offseason. Jaden Ott comes in at number 23 and he committed to Cal. During his 3 seasons with the Bears, he ran for 2,600 yards with 24 rushing scores while adding 95 receptions for 700 yards. His best season came in 2023 when he ran for 1,300 yards with 12 rushing scores. This offseason, he entered the transfer portal where he ended up at Oklahoma. Number 24 was Dylan Sampson, who committed to Tennessee. During his 3 seasons with the Volunteers, he ran for 2,500 yards and had 35 rushing scores. That mainly came in 2024 when he ran for 1,500 yards and had 22 rushing touchdowns. He was selected by the Cleveland Browns in the 4th round of the NFL draft. A.J. Allen comes in at number 25 and he committed to Nebraska. He appeared in only 4 games for Nebraska in 2022 before he transferred to Miami, where he spent the last 2 seasons. Overall in his career, he's ran the ball only 127 times for 700 yards and 9 rushing scores. He entered the transfer portal this offseason, where he ended up at Tulsa. Ramon Brown comes in at number 26, and he committed to Maryland. He appeared in 11 games in 2022, but appeared in only 1 game in 2023. During his 2 years there, he ran the ball only 31 times for 119 yards. He entered the transfer portal following the 2023 season, and he spent the 2024 campaign at Bluefield State. Number 27 is Jabron Payne, who committed to Notre Dame. He appeared in 17 games from 2022 through 2023, where he ran the ball 47 times for only 200 yards. He suffered a pretty severe knee injury last year and missed all of 2024, but he'll be running it back with Notre Dame in 2025. The final running back on today's list is Tevin White, who comes in at number 28, and he committed to Arizona State. He appeared in 16 games for the Sun Devils in 2022 and 2023, where he ran the ball only 25 times for 90 yards. The last we saw him was in 2023, and honestly, looking at it now, I don't know where he ended up or where he plans on playing in 2025. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. What are your thoughts on the 28 running backs that were ranked ahead of Ashton Jeanty? Was there a name on here that totally surprised you that you didn't know was ranked this high? And was there another name on here that really disappointed you because you thought their career was going to pan out entirely different? Whoever it is, let me know in the comments down below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications if you're new to my channel. I'm going to be posting college football videos all off season long, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to drop a like on this video as well. It helps out with that YouTube algorithm, and it helps share this video and my channel with more college football fans. Plus, it only takes a second to do. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.